Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am reading for Wendy Williams. I know you probably know if you watch me that I usually upload every single Sunday. Well, now I'm going to be uploading every Wednesday as well. So you can find new videos on my channel every Wednesday and every Sunday. I will always ask you who you want to see me read for, and I do that over on my Instagram, so be sure to go over there and follow me. Subscribe if you like my videos and you keep coming back to watch. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below because I love to chat with you down there and always hear your opinions on what you think of the videos and your interpretations of the readings. I love doing that. And remember to hit a thumbs up if you like the video. I haven't really delved into this kind of cheating scandal that's going on. I know the husband's been cheating away with a younger girl because I've seen some other psychic readings on it, but I haven't really delved into it because I knew I was going to read. So the first thing I picked up with Wendy when I was meditating is every time she leaves that show, guys, she literally gets into trackies, like trackies in the UK is like a tracksuit. I'm guessing, I don't know if you use that in the US as well. I know a lot of you are from America, so I would try not to use too much UK slang. Yeah, so she literally gets into her comfy clothes, her pyjamas, her tracksuits, and she lounges around. She's literally, when the lights go out, her light goes out at the moment. I got told that she's going back to radio. I feel like she loves the show, the Wendy Williams show, but I feel like we're going to see its demise. I don't feel like it's going to be around for that much longer, maybe like 2 or 3 years, but after that it's going to go down, and a lot of it has to do with her husband. A lot of it's going to be because he's going to take a lot of money. There will there will definitely be a divorce, 100%. I know that I've seen some headlines and things on videos where that's just been announced. So, oh my god, literally, even when I was shuffling the cards, there were cards flying out for Wendy. There's a lot of cards. Yeah, I was going to do like a line of tarot, a line of angels, a line of the other cards, but I think I'm going to have to do it a bit differently because there's so many cards for her. I'm seeing her parents here now as well. Her dad is worried sick and her mum is annoyed. There's a distance between her and her parents at the moment, so she is kind of really isolated. I don't see any friends around Wendy. I don't see any family around Wendy. Like I said, she leaves that studio and her light is out. It's going to be okay though. She's got to go through this because actually at the end of this, she's going to end up in a better place. As soon as I picked up the cards as well and started meditating on Wendy, I see that when her marriage ends, she will get into a relationship with a younger man. And I mean younger, I'm talking like Kris Jenner and that guy younger. He's going to be in his 30s to 40s. He's going to give her a new lease of life. I see a radio show for Wendy, like The Breakfast Club. So I feel like she's going to go back into that because I don't feel like television, although she loves it, and I do get that she loves it, everything that's happened has made it not so, literally, what is wrong with me? I need to get a bigger table. Has made it not so that flew out when I was shuffling. Yeah, it's made it not so enjoyable for her. Especially like Kevin had a lot to do with the running of the show. Surprised not to see the Three of Swords here, but there we go. Kevin had a lot to do with the running of the show, and his energy is in that space, and I feel like that's a lot for her to handle right now because he's literally broken her soul. I don't even say her heart, her soul. These cards are so accurate for Wendy, it's unreal. Ten of Wands is about self-deception. And this, for me, when I pick up on this card and I pick up on the energy, this says to me, when you actually read about the Ten of Wands reverse, it talks about making a rod for your own back. So literally making things worse for yourself than they ever had to be. And because she's stuck around in this relationship for such a long time, instead of leaving way back when, they're giving me 20 years. So I feel like, I don't know, I know they've been together a really long time. I don't know how long, but they're giving me 20 years. So she should have left this relationship 20 years ago. And they're saying the first time he laid his hands on her, the first time he cheated on her, she should have gone, and she didn't. And obviously, when you love someone and when you're in a relationship with someone, obviously it's not easy to just walk away. But she has made things so much worse for herself by staying around, because the Emperor talks about that father figure, that security, that honourable man, and that's what she wanted to see in him, that's what she wanted to see in Kevin. But Kevin's never been that guy. Like, he's always been underhand, he's always been rude, he's always been like manipulative to Wendy. Like, I don't feel like it's ever been, I don't even feel like there's been good times and there's been bad times. I feel like he's just blood-sucking vampire. Like, there's no good, when I pick up on this guy's energy, there is nothing nice about it. Nothing. Two of Pentacles is financial stress, and it's because of him. It's because of him. Wendy has a lot of money and Kevin does not. And unfortunately, because of the man that Kevin is, and he's not a nice guy, he's going to take Wendy for all he can. And that is confirmed here because Five of Pentacles also talks about hardships with money. And at the end of it, Wendy will have a lot less money than she has now, but it's going to get to the point where she has no energy and she feels so depleted that she has to just give up. It's like she doesn't have the energy to fight this man, because he won't stop. He'll keep going. He is a blood-sucking vampire. He will keep going. Like, he's got energy for days to take from people. He's got absolute energy for days to take people. Absolute energy for days to keep taking from people. Like, he has no problem taking from other people at all. She hasn't got the same fight that he's got, and she's also fighting this battle alone. Like, she's also in this alone. I just feel her so kind of isolated and by herself. So many cards here that talk about suffering due to a relationship. The Star reverse talks about a creative block as a result of a relationship not working. Judgment, a significant life change due to an end of a relationship or project. Five of Pentacles, loss of money due to a relationship. You know, like, they're all as a result of this man who just presented himself as an emperor. He presented himself to her as a do-good guy, wanting to have her back, wanting to do all this stuff for her. But no, like, all he wanted to do was take. Anyway, it's going to be fine. Wendy's going to go into recovery. Wendy's going to go into recovery. Four of Swords at the centre. I want to put it at the centre because this, I feel like, is the past now. And she's going to move past it. And Four of Swords is about recovery. It's about her moving forward after this illness, because I feel like she was ill and I feel like it was a result of everything. Your mind controls your body, guys. Your mind, everything you think comes to fruition, and because there was so much negativity going on in her mind, it flew out into her body and it made her physically ill. So she was physically ill, but she wasn't really giving, obviously, the full story as to why she was physically ill, and she knew that as well. Wendy's not stupid. Wendy is actually quite wise. She's actually quite quick and she's quite intelligent, but she's just made not so great decisions. What's really funny here is we've got two cards here talking about self-expression and speed, and they're right next to each other. So the Judgment card is about an end of something, calling an end to something, and I feel like that's with the divorce. She's physically speaking out about it now. She will talk about it on the show. At the moment, I feel like she's legally bound or something to not say anything. I feel like her heart is at peace now, knowing that, I feel like she dreaded this moment. She dreaded this moment where she was going to have to do this, but now she's handed over those papers. It's taken a weight off her heart, because my heart feels really light, my chest feels light, whereas before I feel it would have felt really heavy. And what's going to happen now that she's done that, it's creating a new beginning. The Judgment card, can you see the graves at the back? So that talks about death, and then the flowers at the front for a new beginning. It talks about financial reward for past efforts that will help future successes, and events are about to speed up. Three of Wands talks about self-expression and events speeding up. So once she basically files this divorce and they actually go through it, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Wendy, and I feel like that's when the radio show is going to come, or the podcast, whatever it is. I see her back in like a radio booth And the Three of Wands talks about money flowing her way. So although she is going to lose a little bit of money because he is going to try and take her for it all, she's going to come into a lot of money with the next business venture. I just see some kind of, it's going to be big as well, some kind of radio talk show like The Breakfast Club. And yeah, once she's out of this as well, it will allow her creativity to spread free. Now, there's been some communication between Wendy and this side chick. Wendy, you know how Wendy comes across on the Hot Topics? Wendy's been very cool. She's been very cool and collected. Her son's been calling her every day. Although she is on her own physically, her son has been on the phone every day with her. Her son is finding this very hard. Because you have to remember, everyone knows who her son is. So, he's in a college situation, I think. So, you know, people are looking at him knowing what's going on in his family. And that's embarrassing for him. Kevin's leaving the house. Someone's leaving the house. There's a leave of the house to another house. If Kevin isn't out of the house already, he's going. Because I see bags and I see leaving the house. But then I don't think Wendy will stay in that house either. Because there's too many bad memories there. And Wendy loves her house. That's the impression I'm getting. She's a real homebody. She loves her house, but she won't stay there. There is a younger guy, like I said, for Wendy. And actually, yeah, that flew out when I always shuffle the cards before I read, and this card actually came out. She needs a break. I know she's just had a break. She still needs another one. Like, you have no idea the toll this is actually taking on this woman. She needs friends. She needs people around her that are going to really help her. Because there's not a lot of friends around Wendy at the moment either. Like, she's really isolated. But there is this younger guy, and she's going to meet him, I feel like, through this radio stuff that she's going to be doing. I feel like she's going to meet this guy through this radio stuff. And he's going to be really good for her, and actually I think they'll be happy. I know that sounds mad because there's going to be a really big age difference. But he's going to give her a brand new lease of life. He's going to give her a brand new lease of life, and she's going to be really happy with him. Well, didn't mean to take that many cards. Start anew. Start anew. Decorate. She's moving into a new house. Told you, rise and shine. She's got an upcoming. She's got a new beginning. I told you, there's a new project coming for her. It's gonna be a new start. And loving her body, I feel like Wendy's about to go in some kind of spiritual journey. She's going to be talking about, guys, I want you to do yoga, and I want you to do Pilates, and she's going to really push that kind of movement to her viewers and her fans, because she's really about to go on a spiritual journey with her health and her body. Lend a hand. This is talking about how much she needs a hand as well, but from what she's been through, she's going to help other people. I know she's already said she's been helping people with the charity. She's going to go on and continue to do that. There will be a Wendy. Have they already got a charity? There is a charity that she will create. I think she's already created it, but yeah, she's going to make big movements with that. Take a breather. She needs a vacation, and she needs a breather from the show. Even though she came back, it was too soon. There's still things going on behind the scenes that she needs to address. It's more important, and she still needs to take a step back. And the radio will allow her to do that, because she doesn't have to then dress up and be glamorous and all that. Because I actually feel like the heart of Wendy Williams, I don't feel like that's who she is. I don't feel like she's a dressy, glamorous. I feel like she does that to present to the camera, but I don't feel like that's the person that she is. I feel like she's actually quite chill, which is why when she comes off stage, she goes straight into her tracksuits, because she is more of a loungy person. And when she goes back to radio, like I said, it's going to be really successful, and it's going to be her time. I know we think she's had her time yet, but she hasn't. She hasn't. There's more for Wendy to do, but it's not in I just don't get a good feeling about the show anymore. Like, I don't get a good vibe from the show. And starting anew just proves that she is going to be starting again. And decorating proves she's going to be moving house. I just want to try and pull on this relationship with this guy, because I'm really intrigued as to who this guy might be. I don't know if it's been confirmed, whether this girl had a baby, but this side chick had a baby, but I feel like she definitely did, and I feel like it was a girl. I don't know whether that's been confirmed, but I can see it. I can definitely see it. I can see the pink, and they're showing me the pink, and they're showing me Wendy in absolute floods of tears and how devastating that was. I'm just trying to connect with spirit and see if Kevin's gonna like answer for anything, or whether he's gonna talk to anyone about anything, because, or what is the next moves for Kevin? Let's ask that first, and then I'll ask about this new guy. What is the next moves for Kevin? What is the next moves for Kevin? Oh, okay. Do you know what? I don't even know if I want to pour anything more on Kevin, because I don't even want to give him the light of day. Ace of Pentacles is... I've just dropped all my cards. Ace of Pentacles is about money. All this guy gives a damn about is money. All he cares about is what he can get from Wendy, what material stuff he can get from her, what he can get from the house, what he can get from the divorce, what she can give him, what he can take. Forgetting he's got a son there that he needs to represent for. He is the epitome of a dog. Like, he is an absolute bad man, and not in a good way. Let me just read on whether he's going to be with this girl, because I feel like she was just infatuated with him for all the wrong reasons. Like, he was taking money from Wendy and giving it to her. Like, what a jerk. If I could use stronger words, I would. But I won't use it on YouTube. Right, let's see. Your bed is calling. Now it's me, you and me, and it's whatever. Right, okay. Will he be with this chick? Or will he be with this chick? They're instantly telling me no, because once he leaves Wendy, he's not going to have anything. Five of Pentacles reversed is about greed and poor judgment and money problems threatening to destroy domestic security and partnerships. He's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. He saw what Wendy's potential was from the moment he met her, and it was all about the money. And their relationship sits directly under the Ace of Pentacles, has been built off of money. When he leaves Wendy, he's not going to have any money, because he'll get a little bit, but it's not enough to last forever, and everyone now knows what a dog he is, so no one wants to be a part of him, and he is eluded. Seven of Cups reversed talks about illusion. A determined belief that a new love, home or project is the one and only means that you're willing to overlook any deficiencies. As a consequence, you may be deceived in love, but prefer to convince yourself that all is well rather than face an uncomfortable truth. This man thinks this young girl really loves him. This man thinks this young girl really loves him, and he is so wrong. She's with him for the money. And once the money's gone, she's not interested. She'll be on to the next rapper, basketball player, whatever else. Now, I just want to... Oh, the tower just flipped up. Again, inevitable endings. That's just confirmed it. Inevitable endings. So, they are definitely divorcing. Anyway, who is this new guy for Wendy? I feel like he's an actor. He's something creative. He's an actor, or he's a musician, or he's something creative. And I just want to see if they'll let me know who he is. They probably won't. Okay, who's this new guy? Oh, the lovers. The lovers. The Queen of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Moon. I don't know what's wrong with me today, honestly. I'm on a real... My energy's high. This is really interesting, because as a new relationship, these are probably not the cards you'd want to pull. But for Wendy, they are absolutely perfect. The cards here talk about an imbalance of power, okay? The Lovers Reverse talks about someone relying on you as a parental figure rather than a partner. And I feel like because this guy's younger, that will be the case. The Two of Wands is about inequality and about there being a power balance, but the power will be in Wendy's hand, so it will be on her favour. The Three of Wands, again, self-expression and speed. This relationship's going to be very good for her creativity. It's going to get her creative juices flowing. I feel like she might even be at the radio station at this point, but if not, this man's going to inspire her to go back to radio. The relationship before has caused her to doubt. It's caused her to be, you know, obviously she's not trusting, but this guy is a nice guy. She has no reason not to trust him, but it's caused her to not trust. So there will be a little bit of insecurity by Wendy in this relationship. And 10 of Pentacles, because this guy's young, I feel like it's going to cause issues with her son. He's not as young as her son, but he's much younger than Wendy. He's much younger than Wendy, and it's going to be hard for her son to adjust to that. But at the top, even though this guy is needy, he's going to dote on Wendy, he's going to be overbearing and not what she's used to, because she's used to, when Kevin would act like that, it's because he wanted something, or he wanted something from her. This guy just genuinely wants her. And at the top of it, at the heart of it, Wendy's the Queen of Wands. Passionate, influential, creative, fiery, and even though it's not the usual relationship she would go for, she's going to love it. She's going to love the fact that he needs her. She's going to love the fact that she's got the power, because she's not used to having that. And it's going to be a dynamic that works, and they will be together for a really long time. Like, will this new guy, will this be a happy union for Wendy? The new guy, Spirit, the new guy, not Kevin. Can we just get rid of Kevin for a second? Ten of Swords reversed. Five of Cups upright. Seven of Wands upright. Well, the Ten of Swords talks about the ending of a situation. The card can arise to signal the end of a phase at work, the end of an era for group or colleagues. That talks about the end of the Wendy show. The Wendy show is going to end. They don't want to give me too much on this guy. So I'm asking if, you know, and sometimes when I can't get an answer, it's because Spirit hasn't laid out the plan yet. And if Spirit hasn't laid out the plan for what this relationship will be, then they can't tell me what the answer will be. Seven of Wands is perseverance. So the message of the Seven is that your goals are worth pursuing. Again, there is a great chance that you will succeed. That is, again, she's going to go back into radio. The Wendy is coming off the air. I just really feel that. I really, really feel that. And Five of Cups and unhappiness. An unhappy relationship needs to be resolved. A romance or close friendship ends. I can't pull on this guy because Kevin's still around. It's not physically going to let me. This is about the end of Kevin. Once Kevin's out the way, we'll try and pull again for this new guy. But his energy is so strong in Wendy's field, I can't pull on anything. But just to summarise, they will be getting a divorce. Kevin thinks he's moving in with this girl, but this girl is not going to be interested once she realises he has no money without Wendy. Wendy is going to go through a really hard time, but she's going to use this to share and shed light for other people and help other people. And she is going to be, the TV show is going to go, and she's going to be back on radio. I do see her with this guy. I wish we could have pulled more energy on him, but Kevin's energy is still all up in the field, so I can't get anything on him at all. I'm really sorry. Wendy will end up on top. She's going to go through it, but at the end of it, there's light at the end of the tunnel for Wendy. So let's just send her a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of healing. I know she talks about other people's business, but that is just her job. I feel like at the bottom of it, she is a nice person, and that's just her job, you know. So, you know, send her some love, send her some light. She's still a human being at the end of the day, and any love or light we can give will help her move forward and help her contribute positively to the world. So let's do it. Let's send her some love and light. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below what you thought, any kind of opinions, any ideas who this guy might be. Hit a thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe down below, and remember, if you want to be involved with who I read for next, head over to my Instagram to get voting over there, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye, lovelies.